well. Mike Slater is a political analyst and conservative radio host based in San Diego. It is so good to have you with us.
Guys, wonderful to be here. And that North Korea story there reminds you how important this presidential race is. I tend to think of it sometimes as a game, but it's not. This is really important.
Yeah, because
it
it affects
so
many things around the world, obviously, because what happens here is so consequential for you know, effectively foreign policy, the economy, the world economy. So this is serious stuff. I mean, and that's one of the issues that a lot of people have with Donald Trump right now.
Are you suggesting he's not serious stuff?
Just putting it out there.
I want to talk about the establishment. And
what is going on? Is your party in crisis? Has it splintered? Is it in pieces?
There's a chance it could go in two. It depends how this goes with the brokered convention. At this point, I don't see a way for Donald Trump to not win the nomination. The establishment's going to try, but I don't think they can. So this gets a little in the weeds, but I'll try to be brief with this. We have a convention coming up in July. If Trump doesn't receive, up to that point, 1,237 delegates, then any of the other candidates can submit their name to try to be the candidate. But there's a trick to this, though. It's called Rule 40. No one's talking about this. In order to submit your name, other than Trump, you have to have won 8 other states. Not only 8 other states, you have to have won a majority of the delegates in 8 other states. Now, Ted Cruz has won 4 states, but he hasn't won the majority of delegates in 4 states. He's only won the majority of delegate in 1 state. This is very confusing. The point is, there may not be another candidate who's even eligible to put their name in the hat at a contested convention. All that to say, Trump's pretty much got it wrapped up.
This is the 2012 rules.
Yes.
The rules could change. And it wouldn't be beyond the Republican Party establishment at this point to write the rules for the convention. They've done it before in favor of Mitt Romney. They could do it again to Donald Trump's disadvantage.
Important point for the international community to know is that the Constitution in the United States doesn't really talk about how to elect a president. These are private clubs. The Democratic Party and the Republican Party, they're private clubs. They can come up with their own rules. The rule that I just described there, as you said, was a 2012 rule meant to protect Mitt Romney. And it may be used in fact, to protect Donald Trump this go around.
But the GOP establishment, if you will, is surely not hoping it gets to that point. They're trying to knock him out fast.
They want, but I don't know if they can. And what would happen if something happens? Let's say Trump wins the number of delegates and he's the presumed nominee, and the establishment comes in and throws in another person or changes the rules at the last minute. Oh my goodness, it would be absolute disaster, and you'd have a lot of people who are more on the fence. They're like, well, I don't really like Donald Trump that much, but I don't know what to do. If the establishment changes the rules to try to kick Donald Trump out, they're going to see a lot of people run to Donald Trump just to stick it to the establishment because they're changing the rules the last
Mike, we're 13 days away. Why are they now suddenly pulling out all the stops at this point? Why are they dousing their hair in the lighter fluid and setting it on fire? Oh, we've got to stop it.
It's amazing.
They could have done this months ago.
No one saw this coming. It's stunning how no one saw this coming.
A lot of people were talking about it. I mean, the guy led every single poll since August.
Yeah. Kept winning, never slowed down. Not only that, he won the media cycle, the 24-hour media cycle, every single day. He sucked the oxygen out of the room for 10 months. And it's amazing how long it took the establishment to realize what's happening.
Let's talk about Mitt Romney, who's now emerged as, I guess, a foil or a voice to really kind of be the emblematic figure of the opposition to Trump. He's speaking on Thursday. Do you have any concerns about what he's going to say?
I'll show my conservative stripes right here. I don't need a lecture from Mitt Romney, okay? Mitt Romney had all the ability to win against a weaker President Obama in 2012, and he did a terrible job. I don't need to be lectured about tone or policy from him, and I think a lot of conservatives feel that way.
Yeah.